What was I doing? And it all comes crashing down. What's that? Soup! I want to do a new game just because I can't remember what I was doing. Starting a new game will overwrite the last save session. That's fine. I wanted to do one of the challenges. Scavenge survival. Okay, see, these are the ones that I wanted to do. Responsible parenting. Does it tell me which ones I beat? It does. It does. A woman and her dog. Survive for 50 days. Don't lose the dog. Expeditions are disabled. That noise. Only Dolores made it. Well, Dolores and the weird mutt. They must hold out together against all odds until they just... The fact that Dolores isn't really a dog person. I don't know if I want to run with just them right now. Hold up. What other ones? Scout's Honor. Keep Timmy alive. I think we tried to do this one freaking like 50 times. And it just never worked out. Get rescued by military or ally with other Wastelanders. Scout Handbook and First Aid Kit are disabled. Vintage Skin. We'll do this one. Where'd the music go? Did I turn it off? I might have turned it off. Let me see if I have the music disabled. I'm gonna be lurking, working, but watching. Take care. I swear there was music. There it is. All right. Okay. So if I can remember how to play this correctly, you know what? We're gonna put ourselves... Hey, yo! Putting myself in the top corner. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Have y'all ate today? I had eggs and salad for breakfast. Could have been worse. All right, we've got 4 soup, 4 water. It's really weird. We get an axe. We don't get a gun. I didn't mean to click into day 2. Freaking. I need to remember how to play this game. So we have to survive, I think, what, for 50 days? And we need to not lose Timmy. Goodness gracious. How do I exit out of this? How does one... Oh, can I not? Keep Timmy alive, get rescued by military. Okay, I have to keep Timmy alive. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing the radio. We're pretty sure it's behind layers of terrible static. We could hear a voice speaking a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? Yes. Timmy's thirsty. They're all thirsty. Lovely. I didn't want to do soup. Water. Schedule an expedition for tomorrow. See, these are the things that I've forgotten about. I can send one of them on an expedition. Mary Jane? We're sending Mary Jane out. She feels excellent. You'll feel even better after a slight jog in the wastelands. Have a good one. You know? Good news. The government just announced they're dropping crates filled with supplies in our area. Finally, we should get out. Grab something. Okay. Alrighty, man. Okay, so nobody's thirsty or hungry. The airdrop crate we found, +2. Good. Ted is no longer thirsty. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Oh my gosh, wait, we had so much food. We had so much food. What to take outside? Who should go out? Mary. Bleh. Have a good one, Mary. See you tomorrow. All right, Mary's gone. Timmy, Ted, and Dolores are fine. Mary went outside. Ted says there's no need to worry. Today's been fine. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing fine. Okay. Nobody needs food, so we might be safe inside these walls, but there's problems. None of us can sleep. I ain't got a med kit, bro. Sorry. Oh well. She ain't deserve Peter. Zendaya did, but not old MJ. I forget. And Ted is looking kind of rough, and Timmy's hair is growing out. Ted is tired and thirsty. Thirsty, 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 but he's tired. So how do I get him to not be tired? Get him some soup. I think those two were thirsty. Something's missing. Let me see. Fan hum. Check. Strange noises in the pipes. Check. Hella shells outside. Check. Dolores hasn't spoken for a while now. That's it. It's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea. Talk to Dolores. Soup. Oh, that's our food supply. Okay. Timmy's hungry, Dolores and them are hungry. Okay. Ted is no longer thirsty. Ted has rested. Pog. Ted's fine now. What did I say? That they were thirsty? No. Wait, no, they were hungry. They just had water yesterday. They're hungry. Ted's fine. What's that trickling sound? And why is the wall wet? Are we about to get flooded? We don't have life preservers or a boat. A boat doesn't even fit inside the shelter. We need to do something. Save the supplies. Save the supply. We need to save the radio. Well, that was lucky. The shelter filled with water pretty rapidly, and we were certain we were going to drown. With our heads barely above the water, we weren't able to open the hatch. Before we could start considering the worst, the water level started to drop. We're fine. We lost cards. Dolores is no longer... Okay, they're no longer hungry. Sick. I forgot to check who's what now. Oh! I didn't realize that there was a little thing there. Where did the green puddle come from? Oh dear, the pipe is leaking green goo. Lovely. Act now. What do we do? Use the suitcase. Grinding ranked. I'll be in stream still. No worries, comment. Take care. So Mary's back because she don't look too hot. To be honest with you. Hungry, sick, and tired. All right, we'll feed Mary. Thirsty, thirsty. Okay, so Mary just needs all. The rest of them are thirsty. She don't look hot at all. Dolores says she's fine. Withstand the hazards. Okay, we'll send Ted out. We never thought we'd live to see... Okay, I can't do anything about that, so... We have to withstand 50 days. Why is there a green cockroach? That thing is huge, and there's another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Are there any drugs we could give Mary? When Mary is tired, she becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. Okay, but she needs food. Ted's no longer thirsty. Thirsty. Dolores is hungry and she's hungry. Okay. The girls be hungry. We're feeling optimistic about today's expedition. Bye, Ted. Good luck out there. Oh, we're stuck with Mary Jane. She better not get anybody sick, bro. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? Mary's tired. Let's give her some time to recover. Mary's diet could use a little food. Okay, so I still need to give her food. Okay, she's the only one who needs food, though. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface. Use the radio. Cry, thank you for the look. I appreciate it. I hope you're taking care. Alright, what's wrong here? We are able to get a weak signal to happen to the government's emergency announcement. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside's almost gone. Should be safer to travel. Aren't there any drugs we could give Mary? No. Sorry. Mary's no longer hungry. She's rested. Water is what Mary Jane needs to most right now. Okay, water. 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 Wait, just... Water, and both. Okay. There we go. I can't do anything there. Sorry. When's Ted gonna get back? Ted. She actually recovered. Is that how she normally looks? Yeah, okay. I thought she had something coming out of her nose for a second. I was like, she's sick? They're actually all okay. That's amazing. But I can't do anything. Ring-a-ding-ding. How did she get sick again? How did she get sick again? She was fine for one day. Cockroach roommates can be a bit messy, disgusting, and annoying. Maybe one day we'll manage to convince them to pay rent. Contracted an illness. Dolores is fine. Timmy might not look like it. He's strong. He's doing fine. Okay, so she needs food. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we could never hear a telephone signal again. When suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere. Phone booth across the street. Someone should go answer it. It's your time, Dolores. Have a good one. Mary, you better not get anybody sick. I'm gonna lose it. We answered the phone. We could clearly hear a gasp of relief. They introduced themselves as survivors in the nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information. The call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope that they'll get back to us. Ted has been outside for far too long. He still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. Okay, so Ted's dead. Okay, yeah. Hungry, thirsty. Thirsty, and then Dolores needs both. Okay. Send Dolores out. I don't care. Send Dolores out. We made contact. The military's out there. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific. Help's on the way. We need to wait for it. Further instructions. We need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Okay. So we need further instructions. So if anybody comes to the door saying they're the military, I think we're just gonna need to deny them. Because it says wait for further instruction and keep our radio in working order. Okay, so Timmy just needs food. What do we take outside? Good luck, Dolores. See ya! Have a good one. I mean, the fact that Timmy is still vibing and not going insane right now is kind of crazy. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound. She's sick. I don't... We'll just give her some soup. We got extras. A group of people dressed in green pajamas are knocking on the hatch. Yeah, this is exactly what happened. Furthermore, they insisted they are merry men and wish to take from the rich and give to the poor. We're pretty poor, so maybe we can make some new friends. I feel like they're gonna steal our stuff. We have to keep the radio too. We're not letting them in. Nope. Day 18. Almost 2/5 away there. We didn't answer. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless, but harmless can harmless be trusted? Mary Jane is still sick. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary. Is there any water left? Timmy's water. Okay. They both need water. All right. Did Dolores die? Why is she scribbled out? Is it just because she's out? We still can't get rid of the cockroaches. That's kind of annoying. Is there a knocking sound? What is that mysterious ticking noise? Living with roaches can't be too bad. Mary Jane is still rather sick. No longer thirsty. No longer thirsty. I fear that Mary might not make it out of here, so... What are you gonna do? We don't have a map. There was one right there. Mary, use your freaking elbow. I'm sorry. We couldn't contain our laughter, and our guests took offense. They ran off without shouting. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. Mary isn't any better today. Lovely. Timmy might not look at it strong. He's doing fine, Pog. She's just sick. Trader alert. Timmy's salvaged comic books are mostly a harmless science fiction. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen program astronauts, but cosmonauts. That boy's eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland and dispose of the blasphemous We need Timmy to be alive. No, we're not doing that. Sorry. The whole goal here is to keep Timmy alive. Even if he's a traitor. We graciously allowed him to stay despite his actions. We believe that the power of rehabilitation. We believe in the power of rehabilitation and second chances. That's right. Running out of toilet paper and these propaganda books will do nicely. That's crazy. Mary's sick. Everyone has to drink. Mary needs water. What does Timmy need? Food and water? Yeah. Okay. Let's say thirsty or hungry? Thirsty. Okay. When emptying our bucket out in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map. Someone drew it, a route, and marked a spot at the end of it. Maybe there's supplies hidden there. Good luck, Mary. Hope you don't die. Have a good one. Hi, Ty. What's up? Dolores came back. Oh, she don't look good. Oh, she don't look good. Wait, there's a chessboard and a gun. Wait. We were lucky to have spotted the map. We found a gun. We were glad to see Dolores. Oh, wait. So the gun was from Mary. We're glad to see Dolores. We found a hotel. There was plenty to look through, pieces of furniture, suitcases. Every room was stocked with water bottles for guests. A few remained relatively untouched by the poison. And what was left of the rooms, two figures were playing chess. One was a skeleton, the other was a man of some kind of metal armor. They gave us a chessboard. At least we got a chessboard and a bottle of water. I get sick and fatigued, bro. I don't know what to do with you. Hungry? You're just gonna have to suck it up. Sending Dolores out is a death sentence. I gotta try and keep them alive, bro. Okay, we have a gun now, though, that we can finally use to get rid of these roaches. I don't know why we need to use a gun and not just freaking slap them with a shoe, but goodness gracious. This is looking bad. We've won the battle, maybe even a war. After the massacre was over, we tidied up the cockroach remains and dumped them in our next to our shelter door. Okay. Mary isn't any better. She could use some food. Dolores would really love to eat something. Complains she still can't get a good night's sleep. If there's one thing we need, it's water. So she needs food and water. Okay. These two need food. They both need food and water. Okay. We're running out of water here. I can't send Timmy out, bro. I can't. Could use some rest, but she might manage. Should we just send Mary out? Yeah. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time we were promised a great cake and it turned out it was a lie. That was a disappointment. We're definitely getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. Love you, cake. The cake was a lie. Did Dolores go out? Oh, not Dolores, sorry. Cake is a lie. We can make it work, even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Dolores hasn't eaten. She ate yesterday! Oh, frick. We're sending Mary Jane out with a gun. Good luck, soldier. Have a good one. Hello, Angel. I hope you're doing well. Mary went out. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Oh, did I not feed them? She's hungry and he's dehydrated. I didn't feed them. Oops. Oops. We were paid a visit today by a young man worried about his twin sister who went missing while acting as a spy and trying to get her hands on the plans of a new bandit fortress. Seems to trust us fully, very friendly. He asks that we come to his aid. Bye, Dolores. Timmy's gonna be left alone, bro. Sole survivor. We're over halfway. We need to make it to day 50 or escape. I think, right? Keep Timmy alive till rescue comes. Get rescued. Oh, it's not even day 50. We need to just make it out. She's thirsty, he's just tired. The young man was assisted by a group of survivors. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. Crazy small world. Anyways, they're really thankful and promise to contact us again soon. You guys were vibing, right? No, she needs water. Okay. We're running low in the water department, so... How are you? I'm vibing. I haven't played this game in a bit, but it's been fun. I'm surprised she's still sane. The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much a flashlight battery costs? Despite the dire circumstances, Timmy is being very brave. You know what? I'm so proud of you, Timmy. I'm so proud of you. You're doing fantastic. What was that? Did the radio static stop for a moment? Let's try turning a signal. Oh, Subnautica 2. Oh yeah, what day did it come out? What, like, or does it come out like the 18th or something? Some friendly soul on the radio. Oh my gosh, they brought us water. That's amazing. Great. We immediately realized she must have driven through our street. We rushed out and got the package before anyone else. Wait. She didn't give it to us. Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack she lost during a trip. We immediately realized she must have driven through the street. So we just were like, oh my gosh, free stuff. And we ran out and brought it back. I mean, that's still a vibe. I mean, that's good. Thirsty, so Timmy needs water. There you go, buddy. When we opened the bunker door this morning, we discovered a small suitcase. There was no note on it. The neighbor had seemed empty. I ain't taking any risks. Sorry. We just got food and water for free for freezies. Who the frick is knocking on the door? We have no idea who left this. Can't trust anybody. We're not risking it. Exactly. Hungry. Hungry and thirsty. Okay. A group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that'll be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were the real deal for a second. They have lab coats and everything. Should we help them? That's our water. Frick that. Oh. Dude, we're like in the home stretch. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be this one. Could be the 18th. Oh, okay. Solo or co-op? I don't know yet. Was it a scam? What is this scam? They're not even real doctors. No way we're giving these crooks anything. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying. They don't need anything, so that's good. When conducting our daily supply count, we noticed that a can of soup was missing. That could only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Who ate the soup? Timmy. Timmy, what do we do? Why? Why, Timmy? Timmy. Timmy, come on. Timmy, come on. Oh my gosh, Mary Jane is back. She busted the gun. What happened? It was Timmy. Hands to yourself, sneak thief. Timmy has received a lifelong ban on touching any soup cans, even empty ones. We'll have to feed him with a spoon from now on. That's insane. He didn't even look sorry. He just shrugged and belched loudly, smelling suspiciously of tomatoes. Ew. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. I can think of a lot of things that would make me happier than Mary Jane showing back up, but that's just me, I guess. We were cautiously exploring the neighborhood. We got cornered by a scary-looking thug. The odds weren't in our favor until a crate fell out of the sky, dropped right on the bandit. Excellent timing, government aid. Food drop. So much for our rifle got damaged. -1 gun, +2 suit. That ain't terrible, I guess. Thirsty, hungry. Oh, she's just hungry. Thirsty, hungry. Thirsty. Hungry. Okay. It seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. Dolores is confident she would survive outside. Send her out then! Frick, what are we doing? You know? Wait, a flashlight for bullets? That can be good. We don't have a gun anymore anyways. They offer a flashlight for... Freaking give him the bullets. Yeah, we already have a padlock, so it's not like we need that. Why is the other person scratched out? What happened to Ted? I sent Ted out on an expedition that he never returned from. That's what happened to Ted. We don't gotta worry about it, okay? We don't gotta worry about it. She looks just absolutely terrible. The weird man tried to make us buy fried cockroaches on a stick, covered in some mysterious sauce. Bro, we got the flashlight though. Dolores is thirsty. Dude. I don't know how Mary hasn't keeled over yet. Like, sick, fatigued, hungry, tired, and thirsty. She got all kinds of problems. I gotta feed her both, and she's thirsty. Okay. It's about time we chose someone. Good luck, Dolores. I'm gonna let you go out with a... We got it. We don't got extra water. We can't do that. I'm gonna send you out with food. You deserve it. Mary Jane, she don't need it. She don't need it. She'll be fine. Dude, we made it pretty far so far. Mary could use a little food if we don't cure Mary Jane. Who knows what happens? Mary seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. Dude, and Timmy is still sane. That's crazy. She's just hungry. Fatigued, hungry, tired. I say it's not even worth giving her soup unless Dolores comes back with a med kit. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? No idea, but let's find out. I mean, is it... We're not gonna get rid of a flashlight by freaking using it, right? That wouldn't make sense. I don't want to risk losing the flashlight for whatever reason, though, so no secret door. We could just close that thing right up. Don't matter. She looks terrible. Some things are better untouched. That's right. That's right. Dolores still needs food. Sorry, buddy. I'm prioritizing Timmy here. Remember the time Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies? When she got back, she had a wound in her forearm. Nothing serious. She claimed that something had bitten her. Now that injury is looking much worse. We fear it could be infected. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Is Dolores back yet? No. Frick. Mary will be fine. It's not the first time. It won't be the last time she's sick. That's what I'm saying. You get it. We don't have any drugs to give Mary. Sorry. She's gonna have it. She's just gonna have to deal with it. Siblings are back. Like they promised asking for help. The group is too big to fit where they currently reside, so they want to build a small camp. They could really use someone with able hands and an axe. Should we send someone to help them? Sure, why not? I don't think I need the axe, and if I do, that's just too bad, I guess. We got a few splinters, but the work is done. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. She's dehydrated. Do we have extra water? I still don't want to give her any, bro. She'll be fine. Shine your boots and hoist your flag. The army is on the radio again. They're telling us to get our flashlight ready to signal their aircraft.
Are we gonna get saved? No shot.
Everything was going out planned. The flashlight stopped working. We were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar. We're pretty sure the pilot saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. I ain't concerned about keeping Mary alive, bro. But I guess I'll give her some food and water. Great. We shouldn't have that long until they come to rescue us, so I hope. Before the world turned into an unforgiving dead wasteland, we were friends with almost everybody in our town, including an old man, Jim, who would shamble through the street often and always say hello. When he wanted to visit, he gave us an address that took us to a park. The old man is such a joker. It appears he survived the blast since he's at our door right now asking if we want to buy a rock.
Jimbo, it ain't the time for jokes. Sorry. It's not the time for jokes, Jimbo. Cut it out.
Oh my dear goodness, Dolores is gonna die. You need to be really careful with door-to-door salesmen. Way too often they'll try to sell you junk. Yeah, exactly. The old man didn't sell aprons, so obviously we told him to go away. We were glad to see Dolores. See, I'm glad to see Dolores. Not Mary Jane, though. Okay. Dude, we got soup and bullets. Oh, she's probably tired though. Yeah, she's sick. So she's hungry, diseased. Hungry and hungry. Mary Jane could use some rest, but she might manage. Send her back out. Traveling salesman. Nah. I mean, I could give the chessboard. We're about to be out of here anyways, but we need chessboard for you know what I mean? Okay. We got the water pog. Timmy's no longer hungry. Amazing. Hungry, diseased. Hungry, thirst. Okay, so we need... So she needs both. He doesn't need anything. So Dolores needs food and water. Bye, Mary. Do we have any extras? I could give her soup. Or a gas mask? I don't know. Just send her out with some soup. I don't really care. I just think she's gonna die soon. To be quite honest with you. Dolores, Timmy, I don't know if your mom is making it. I'm gonna be so real with you. She's still hungry. And he's thirsty. Okay. A coded note was left on our doorstep. It's all symbols and numbers. Some sort of cipher. Dolores seems eager for this challenge. However, it's hard to tell how long it could take. Should she keep herself busy with it? I mean, Dolores is about ready to just... So, I mean, she might as well just do something in her free time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dolores instantly sat down. She looks very focused. Let's hope the note is worth staying up all night. She looks tired. Alright, she don't need anything. They don't need anything. We're good. We heard a knock on the door this morning. We held our breath in fear, but as soon as we heard a child's voice coming from outside, we decided to open up. Turns out the voice belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. Cookies! They used to sell cookies, but they branched out and now they offer other items. Kinda crazy. NT, I guess. I don't need any of those. Nice try, Girl Scouts. We're on day 42. This is actually going really well. Oh my gosh, Dolores is okay. Oh my gosh, Dolores isn't sick. My goodness. I'm gonna give her food and water. I don't even care. He's hungry. I just want to make sure she stays okay. What did I say? He's hungry? Yeah. Our ammunition's missing. There's no way it was stolen, so it has to be here somewhere. We need to find it. We need this flashlight. Screw trying to find it. We don't need ammo. Who says we need ammo? Why do we need ammo? For what? It was too dark to find the tiny bullets without a flashlight. They aren't lost, technically. They're still in the shelter, technically. Thirsty? He just needs water. We've discussed everything we could and no one's willing to chat anymore. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start talking to ourselves instead. I'm not trying to break the radio. No, thanks. Honk shoo me, I guess. Is Timmy okay? They're both tired and fatigued. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in their shelter. But alarm! There's a group of people outside and they don't seem too friendly. We recognize some of them. They used to be the neighborhood watch. They don't sound too concerned with the well-being of the neighborhood anymore, but they're very serious about angrily waving their heavy flashlights. We need something before they break in and take everything they have. Padlock. Please tell me the padlock worked. We didn't think that a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. Pog! Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. Seems it's been too long. We fear something bad has happened to her. Okay, so Mary Jane is dead. Mary Jane is dead. She's thirsty. Okay. Yeah, that's Yeah, that's unfortunate. Day 46, bro, please. Please, we just need a couple more days. He's thirsty. Get him some water. It took several days and a lot of silent cursing, but Dolores finally cracked the code. Impressive. The note contains details for directions to a secret location, but it only says Dolores must show up alone. She says she's willing to go, but we can't help but wonder whether it's some sort of trap. Should she risk it? No. Just stay here, Dolores. What do you mean? It's fine. Dolores was furious we kept her in the shelter, but it was for her own good. We did see her scribbling some numbers and letters on a random piece of paper. It mysteriously disappeared overnight, as if someone came and took it. Suspicious. Dolores, what are you doing? Who are you talking to, Dolores? He needs food. We keep dreaming about the day our brave American soldiers show up to rescue from this mess. Alas, nothing's happening. Unless not a recording to the military. We heard on the radio. A harmonica? We were to walk to the nearest hill and emit some loud noise. We need a harmonica? Ugh. We took turns peeking out of the shelter. We ran out of words with interest very quickly. Don't think anyone's coming. We clearly need something louder than our voices. And you think a harmonica is gonna do that? Really? Dolores needs food and water. At this point, do I even risk keeping Dolores alive? That's the last of it, bro. Dolores is just gonna have to starve. I don't know. The last time we went out on expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting there. Dolores, good luck out there. Hi, Oni. How are you? She got bullets? Okay. She's dehydrated and he's thirsty. Well, we only have one water and it's going to Timmy. Sorry. Every new smell attacks our nose. So when a single brick fell out from the revealing tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. Should probably check out the hole and see if... No. Good reading and such. I'm glad you're doing well. It's day 50. We decided to ignore it. Send out Dolores! Favorite radio station stopped broadcasting. We tried other frequencies. We found nothing but static. Are all of the stations gone? Maybe we should tinker with our radio. No. Did we make it out or did Timmy die? Why did it say the end? Wait, did we make it? We were sure they were expecting technical issues. Yes, that's it. Everything will be fine if we only had a few drops of water. Timmy's very hungry. Surviving the apocalypse is not easy. We can tell you that much. Oh my! We kept Timmy alive. We survived the apocalypse with Timmy. Is that for clicking on Dolores? It's not like I tried to get her killed, you know? We survived for 51 days. Ratatouille language lesson. It's raining crates. Sleeping in Adamville. Fighting the tide. Plumbing action. Bugs. Nuclear fallout was gone. Swarm. Unexpected call. Ted did not return. Made contact with the military. Bugs. The Knights Who Say. Cosmonaut propaganda. Graffiti. Hotel raiders. Bugs reunited. Missed the army plane. Radio sessions? What's in the box? House call. Soup thief. We received government aid. CMOTD. And my axe. Signal the army. No salesman. Neighborhood blues. Business as usual. The code. The cookie business. Lost and found. Silent as the grave. Victory. Mary Jane didn't return. NT. No time for games. Tone deaf. Tank girl. Something smells worse than us. And Dolores died of dehydration. That's kind of crazy that that ended on the last day. Everyone died and it was just Timmy. Wait, failed? Wait, how did why did we fail? What? We kept Timmy alive. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
How did we fail? It was to keep Timmy alive. Keep Timmy alive till rescue comes. Get rescued by the military.
Father, help!
Is it because rescue never came? Are you not allowed to go past 50 days or something? Do you have to get help before 50 days is up? Goodness gracious. Responsible parenting. Keep both children alive until rescue comes. That sounds like a pain. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we failed it. We kept Timmy alive. I guess we just never got rescue. I don't know. I thought we were doing really good. Man, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But what I do know though is that I want to kind of play Dark and Darker. So NT on that one. I don't get why we failed. Probably because nobody came to rescue us. So it was just like, yeah, NT. Well, better luck next time, you know? Okay.